guys, welcome back to my channel. So the other day, well, in real time, it was actually today, I posted a video and I talked about wanting to discuss more like unpopular opinions on my channel, just because I feel like I've overly censored myself recently. I'm saying the last year or two, just because sometimes it is too much hearing everything all the time. Like, if you don't say exactly what everybody's looking to hear, which you can't, then, you know, it's just exhausting sometimes. It's exhausting. I'll just, you know, keep it lighthearted, simple, whatever. But that's not me. Not all the time, at least. I mean, it is me to some extent. Also, how cute is this freaking windbreaker? I'm obsessed. It's from Fashion to Figure. I will link my... Pardon the noise. I'll link everything. I'll link the thing down below, and I have like a coupon code or whatever. But I'm in New York, and I'm about to head out to a meeting for something really, really exciting. I'm super excited to share about it later. So yesterday I'm on Twitter, okay, and that's what kind of spurred this idea here. Yesterday I'm on Twitter, and this girl messaged. Oh no, did she delete it? She deleted it. Nuts. So anyway, yesterday this girl messages me on Twitter and she sends me this ad. As you guys know, that Fabletics, basically, I don't think I'm spoiling anything here by mentioning this. Every month I take pictures for Fabletics. I take pictures of like everything that I'm going to show you guys for that month. I send them to them, and then they take a bunch of them and they create ads and they post them all over the place. I'm sure you've seen them. I've never seen them except when you guys screenshot them, because I can't see, I can't see ads of myself. So anyway, this girl sends it to me, and you guys are sending me the screenshots of these all the time. A lot of times they're terrible photos that someone stole from me, and they're using them to promote their products without like my consent. And then other times it's a company like Fabletics or Savage X Fenty or something, and you know, it's okay for them to use it, but you guys will still send them to me, which I appreciate. And she sends it to me and she says, is it just me, or did they do a terrible job photoshopping your arm? And I laughed, right? Because I was like, I don't think they photoshopped my arm. And she sent me a picture of the ad, which apparently now I'm not gonna have because she deleted it. But I send back the original, right? I say, no, ha ha ha, whatever. Unfortunately, that's my real arm. And I send back the original photo, which I will insert here. And you can see that my arm looks regular size, kind of like forearm to elbow, you know, my forearm, so like elbow to wrist. And then once you get above my elbow, it explodes, right? And that's my arm. Those are my arms. And she was like, oh, I'm so sorry, and da da da. And I was like, no, it's all good, right? Like, I didn't take offense or anything to it, because that's my arm, and that's what my arm looks like. And I know that I have big fat ass arms, okay? I'm not doing them justice here, but I have big wiggly jiggly arms. They're huge, they're full of cellulite. That's just how they look, okay? And I know that, and that's totally okay. But that little exchange is what brought me here, which is, you don't have to love your body, every little part of your body, to be body positive, okay? I know body positivity, it's like, it's such a buzzed like term, basically. Like, those are buzzwords. Body positivity, bopo, body positivity, hashtag body positivity, right? Like, love your curves, have your curves, honor your curves, have big curves. Body positivity it's a hashtag at this point. And it's a movement, fine. I don't think there's anything wrong with the idea of having like a couple of words to kind of signify something, so that, let's say you are really down about yourself or your body, and you need somewhere to look for inspiration, and you can type in the words body positivity as a hashtag, or you know, into Instagram or into Google or into Twitter or whatever, and it's gonna populate, you know, a bunch of inspirational or aspirational kind of things, and that might boost your confidence. Or you can type them into YouTube. And, you know, I don't think it's a bad thing to have that sort of little center, like that little, you know, phrase that can take you to where you're going. Like, we have that for everything, right? It's for SEO purposes, so that it's easier for you to find what you're looking for. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. My problem, and where I guess my unpopular opinion comes in, is that I don't think that you have to love every part of your body to be body positive. And I think that coming up, you know, I was looked at very much as a body positive influencer, and at one point I think I even had body positive as, I mean, I ain't dumb. I know how the internet works, okay? I know buzzwords, I know SEO. I mean, I had actual college hours dedicated to search engine optimization, okay? I went to conferences, I paid thousands of dollars to learn how it works. You don't need to do that, but that is something that I figured out along the way, you know what I mean? For the sake of like an elevator speech, let's say, you guys know what an elevator speech is, right? Like you get into an elevator, right? You have, let's say 30 seconds to make your impression. So basically tell me about yourself in the amount of time that you might share an elevator with someone. My elevator speech, for instance, might go something like this. Hi, I'm Sarah Rae Vargas. I'm a 30-year-old single mom of 2. Yes, I know I have a boyfriend, but I'm not married. So I'm a 30-year-old single mom of 2. I make content for the internet about fashion, beauty, and my love of caffeinated beverages because at any given moment I am this close to losing my shit. It's nice to meet you. That's my elevator speech. That's my elevator pitch, right? So coming up, when I would do videos and stuff, I would do things with a body positive kind of twist to them. But this was, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 years ago. And this is kind of before or as the movement was really blowing up, the BOPO movement, if you will. And now it's like a full-fledged beast, okay? That, I mean, you can't, I mean, good luck going online and not seeing someone talking about loving their body, right? I don't have a problem with people loving their body. My problem comes in that it seems like if a body positive influencer, or if anyone that claims to love their body chooses to change their body, they're now viewed as being like this fake or this phony because, well, if you loved it so much, why did you change it? But people really feel like if you love your body, if you're all about body positivity, then you're not allowed to change it. For one, you're not allowed to like be a body positive kind of person if you don't love every square inch of your body. Let's go back to my arms. My arms are big as hell, okay? They're annoying because it makes it difficult because like my bust and my waist are on the smaller side versus my arms being on the bigger side. So I am constantly battling with dresses, with jackets, with anything that goes on my arms. Like it's always a pain in the ass because I have to fit to my arms and not to my body, right? Just so in a shopping kind of materialistic kind of way, they're annoying because I have to accommodate them all the time, right? And then on a physical, just like an aesthetic level, I don't like how they look. They're big and chubby, and that's fine. That's totally fine. I don't have a crappy perception of myself because I can honestly look at my big ass arm and be like, bro, why don't you get smaller when the rest of me gets smaller? If anything, I'm thinking you might get bigger, right? Like, I feel like my fat just reproportions itself and goes into other places when I lose weight. Sometimes I don't want to talk about stuff like this because I feel like the community, the body positive, the plus size community is really expecting me, or not just me, but I mean obviously I'm talking about myself right now, but they're really expecting nothing but cotton candy and rainbows being thrown at them and love your body and embrace your curves and those are tiger stripes, baby. Listen, if you have to call your stretch marks tiger stripes to get through the day, to make you feel better, to make you feel beautiful or whatever, by all means, don't let me stop you. It doesn't hurt me at all for someone else to use whatever mechanism they need to feel better about themselves, right? But I could never do that. I feel like it's so, I would feel like a cornball. Like I would feel so corny if I walked around like, oh, look at my tiger stripes. You know what I mean? I would feel corny if every day I was up here like, oh guys, love your body, embrace every curve, F flattering. You know what, fuck flattering. Like, bro, there are clothes that are flattering, okay? Do you have to wear clothes that are so-called flattering? No. Are there certain clothes that you shouldn't wear? Not necessarily, no. But is there such a thing as dressing yourself to feel like the clothing that you're wearing flatters your body, flatters your curves, flatters your non-existent curves? Absolutely. But online it's like, oh, fuck flattering. Bitch, why? I want to look good, and if that's what I think looks good, things that are flattering, like, why is flattering now a word that we're not allowed to use? You know what I mean? Here's the thing. I know that body positivity is rooted in an actual real problem. The problem, a problem that I myself went through and have spent many years kind of, you know, getting over, and you guys watched me do it. You guys watched me move through the pain. I mean, many of you have been around for lots and lots of years and lots of videos, and you saw that years ago when I first started my channel, I was slowly moving through the pain and getting to a point where I could be happier with myself. And in the beginning, I very much had to fake it till I made it. But eventually, faking it till I made it, I mean, I made it. You know what I mean? Like, eventually I got to the point where I believed myself, and you guys believed me. And that's because I was never lying to you. I was never saying things that were lies, but it was just still hard for us to believe. You know what I mean? Sometimes you can hear the truth, but it's not your truth until you are able to accept it. Body positivity to me is really about body acceptance. So, and this is simple. I don't think that I have to wake up and say, I love every inch of my body is perfect, it's beautiful, oh yes, Bopo. You know what I mean? I don't need to do that. But do I need to wake up and accept that I am who I am and go through, I'm sorry about this damn sun. You'd think I could control it by now, but I can't. Do I need to wake up in the morning and be able to look myself in the mirror and accept that this is who I am, and know that the way that my body looks, whether I have big ass arms or not, whether I have jiggly thighs or not, whether I have a belly hanging over my damn cooch or not, like, do I need to accept that this is who I am and recognize that this body does not dictate my entire life? Abso-freaking-lutely, okay? You absolutely need to accept your body. Much like, I mean, you know what? I hate taxes. Taxes suck, okay? I'm still bitter about what happened this year, okay? Like, taxes blow, and I don't love them, but do I accept them? Do I pay them? Do I respect them? Yeah, damn right I do. Taxman, you got my check, right? No, it was a direct withdrawal. Yeah, that one hurt more actually. But when it comes to body positivity, I think you can wake up and say, you know, yeah, there are some things I wish I could change about myself. And there are some parts of my body that maybe I want to hide. And I think that's totally okay. I think that there are people on both ends of the spectrum where on one end they're like, oh, I love your curves and I'm so beautiful, and that's wonderful, guys, if that's really how you feel and you're not just doing it for show, but you really feel every single day you wake up and you feel like the hottest shit that ever walked the earth. Baby, move with that energy through your whole life. Things are gonna go great for you, okay? And then there are people on the opposite end of the spectrum as well, on the body positive spectrum, right? Where they're like, I have a big fat ass and it's full of cellulite and I have small tits and look at me, I'm the shit. You know what I mean? Like, they're almost cramming I'm fat and beautiful AF down your throat. And I'm like, whoa, okay, that's aggressive, right? Like, there are people on both ends, the kind of slobbery end and then the F everybody, we're the shit, big fat bitches rule the world kind of end as well. Everybody should be able to coexist just fine. I guess I'm here to say, if you're like me, and you feel good about yourself, but maybe sometimes you kind of feel like a fraud, right? Like, I feel like a fraud sometimes when I'm on here and I'm like, yeah, man, I feel good about myself, but I have to censor the way that I talk about myself. I can't say like, oh yeah, this dress makes my big ass arms look a little bit smaller. I'm feeling it, baby. This is flattering, right? Like, I feel like sometimes I can't say that because it's gonna like ding all these bells for everybody, like, oh my gosh, you're so problematic. What a problematic thing to say. Like, hey man, calm the hell down. Real life exists beyond the walls of YouTube, right? There are no walls. Beyond the screens of YouTube, okay? Real life exists. Beyond Instagram, real life exists. Let me tell you something. When I'm online and I am in my own room and I'm trying on swimsuits and stuff and I'm showing them to you guys, and you can see through the screen that I feel good as hell about my body and I feel so good in this swimsuit, let me tell you, that is genuine. Now when I take that swimsuit to a resort in the Dominican Republic and I'm out here wearing the exact same swimsuit, the exact same body, okay, and I'm standing next to my boyfriend and all 26 of the abs that he brought that day, and I'm surrounded by beautiful tan women with big asses and just tiny waists, like, do I feel the same level of, oh hell yeah girl, I look amazing? Not exactly, okay? It's a little bit more of a challenge to keep all this mentality, like to keep all this you're beautiful, yeah, da 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 da, whatever. Like, it's really hard to keep the super positive thoughts when you're in the real world and you're surrounded by real people that are really existing around you, because sometimes I feel like the internet is this little like safety bubble, especially the body positive community. It's like everything is rainbow, everything is sunshine, and I'm like, but it's not. And I want to be able to show you real struggle and real thoughts without having to fear like, oh, I'm not being body positive enough, oh, I'm being negative, oh, I don't actually feel good about myself, oh, I'm so self-conscious. Like, I'm the furthest thing from self-conscious, okay? There are things that I'm self-conscious about that I work through, but it's not about being fat. My point is that what's important is not necessarily to love your body. I don't even know what the hell that means, okay? It's a body, it's a thing. It's literally just a thing. Like, what I love is my mind. My mind is real. My mind is not tangible. You cannot grab my mind. You can grab my brain. You can't grab my mind though, okay? My mind is what I am most focused on. It's the most important thing. My mind is everything. My mind is who I am. The rest of my body could be completely removed, and if you could just take every single little thought, like, that is who I am. That is what's important. So no, I don't have to wake up and love my body, right? Because my body is it's just a vessel. It's just what's carrying me through life. It's nothing more than that. But I don't allow the fact that I have big arms, or the fact that I'm fat, or the fact that I have kind of a little bit of a flat ass on the bottom and it's kind of annoying, or the fact that my thighs are so jiggly, or the fact that I have really small boobs for a fat girl. Like, I don't let those things stop me from going out and getting that job, from telling someone what my rates are, from whatever the hell, from seeking a relationship that is full of love and respect, from doing anything. My body doesn't stop me from doing anything, except maybe like jump roping, because I would just pee all over myself if I jump around that damn much, especially after all these babies. So don't let your body stop you from doing anything, but don't be afraid to say, yeah, I mean, I'm not self-conscious. I feel good about myself. I love myself. I think I'm hot shit. Okay? I mean, you don't have to say it like that. But yeah, there are things that I would change. Or yeah, I don't think every single part of my body is the most beautiful thing. Try to find anyone on this earth that is willing to say, I'm perfect. I have a perfect body. It's beautiful. I would never change anything at all. Guys, we're human. Ultimately, we're human, okay? And I don't know. I guess I just wanted to post this video because I feel like sometimes people feel pressured to feel so good about themselves. Sometimes people feel this pressure to like post on, like, just regular people, not influencers, but regular people feel this pressure to like post online and post a picture of them in their lingerie or their swimsuit or something and be like, look at me, look how brave I am. I posted a picture even though I have a belly, even though I have stretch marks, even though, like, okay, just post it and move on. You know what I mean? Well, you don't have to prove to me why you should be able to do that, guys. Everyone is totally within their right to do whatever the hell they want, so long as you're not hurting anybody else. Don't feel like you constantly have to validate yourself just because you're fat, or just because of whatever the thing is that makes you self-conscious, whether it be your hair or your skin or the way that your body looks, whether you're big or small or everything else in between. Just don't feel like you have to validate yourself to fit in with another group of people. Know that everyone goes through struggles, everyone goes through something. My alarm's about to go off because I gotta go now, but I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I mean, I feel like it had a point, and I think I got there at some point. I think I got there at some point, I don't know, but I hope that you guys enjoyed this video for real. And if you're down to see some more unpopular opinions, let me know. I'd be happy to share them. I'm here. I'm sure I'm gonna think of like things I wish I would have said later on, because I did this whole video when I was in the shower and I was like, yes, get it, baby, get it. Sorry about the lighting, but again, somehow I'm not able to control the sun yet. I'm working on it though. Anyway, love you guys, bye.